velkommen tilbage til min kanal. I dag har jeg en super spændende video, jeg gerne vil dele med jer. Det er nemlig mit interview med for et par uger tilbage. Jeg har redigeret det, og det kommer lige om et øjeblik. Jeg vil bare lige lave en kort intro til den her video, hvor jeg undskylder for en kombination af lyd og billede. Fordi jeg har ikke selv filmet det her interview, der blev stillet en videograf til rådighed. Og jeg må indrømme, at han ikke helt filmede interviewet, som jeg ville have gjort det. Jeg synes, kameraet kører for meget rundt. Jeg synes, han filmer irrelevante steder osv. Men det er desværre det materiale, jeg har at arbejde med. Så det håber jeg, I kan se bort fra. Jeg havde at lægge ting op på min kanal, jeg er ikke 100% tilfreds med. Men et interview med er ikke noget, man kommer til at lave hver dag. Så jeg valgte altså at lægge det op alligevel, selvom jeg ikke er tilfreds med optagelserne. Det håber jeg, I kan bære over med. Og så i stedet fokusere på indholdet af hendes svar. Hun var sindssygt sød, og det var en super hyggelig session, jeg havde med hende. Jeg var meget beæret over at få lov til det her, og så håber jeg selvfølgelig, I kan lide videoen. Husk at give den et like, hvis I kunne, og tak fordi I ser med.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I would love to ask you first of all, what is your first makeup memory, and when did your love affair with makeup first start?
Well, I mean, I think like my very first makeup memory is watching my mother get ready, which I think is a lot of people's memory, you know. And my mom was and is still very super beautiful. She was a housewife, I guess that's how you would say it. Like, she's a stay-at-home mom, raising the three of us while my dad was at work. And I think that, honestly, looking back, I think she got really bored at home. So I remember she would come home and like dye her hair or curl it all the time, and she's the one who taught me how to put curlers in my hair, you know. And then I would see her apply makeup, and by no means did my mom need it, but you know, it was like you could tell that she took pleasure in pampering herself in that sense. And me being such a tomboy, I was never like, oh, I want to be girly and stuff, you know. I didn't really start using makeup until, in a serious way, until maybe I discovered like Susie and the Banshees and punk rock music. And to me, it wasn't so much a matter of trying to be beautiful. It was more a form of self-expression, you know. Like, and I think till this day, I still wear my makeup that way, where it's like listening to a song or being in a specific mood can then really inspire your approach to makeup. So I guess that would be my first kind of makeup memory, yeah.
Okay. But do you recall the first product you ever used?
Yeah, the first product I ever used, it's a really disgusting, gross story, I can tell you though. I was in, let me see, I remember at the time I was reading The Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice, so I was probably in 6th grade, 7th grade, it makes me 12 maybe. And so we were at this park, and we were pretty poor growing up, so we didn't live in the nicest part of town, and so the ghetto park that we went to was just a bunch of like leftover pieces of wood. And I don't know, you guys probably don't have this here, but we have tons of gangs, and so like whenever you go to like a bad neighborhood, in the parks, in the bathrooms, they don't have mirrors, they have like pieces of metal that people will graffiti all the time. It's really gnarly. So I remember going to the bathroom and washing my hands, and I look down underneath this metal mirror thing, and I see an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner.
Oh.
Because somebody forgot it. And I was like, it was brown liquid eyeliner, and I remember going, I want to try this out. So in this blurry mirror, I put it on. Who knows what was in that? Like, who knows what like drug addict left that? Yes. And so, but I remember at that age going, wow, my eyes look so beautiful, and I just put it in my pocket and took it home, and that was the first time I ever tried makeup, and I loved it. I loved it. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. So whatever gangster girl forgot her brown liquid liner, thank you very much. Yeah, exactly.
Why did you decide to start your own makeup brand?
Well, I mean, I don't think I had the luxury of saying, oh, I want a makeup line, and then it magically appeared. I think I was lucky in the sense that, you know, I was on TV at the time, and perhaps my extreme approach to makeup caught the attention of everyone at Sephora, and so they were getting a lot of phone calls asking, like, what red lipstick was Kat wearing in the last episode? Because I would wear red lipstick every day. And so they finally were like, they called me and wanted to have a creative meeting, and so we sat down in a room, and I think the whole entire creative team was pleasantly surprised that I was a really huge fan of makeup. It wasn't just a thing I did. I actually knew brands. I understood like what I liked about formulas, even though I didn't know much about them. And so they asked me if I wanted to create my idea of the 4 best red shades. And so that's how it all started. And now we have the rainbow. Yeah, exactly.
So cool.
Yeah.
From where do you get your inspiration for new products and colors in general?
Well, I mean, we like every other brand get all the predictions that come out every year and the color of the year and all that bullshit, and then we usually just throw all those ideas out the window, and we just try to focus on creating products that we absolutely love and adore and want to wear. I think the market is really oversaturated with tons of brands, some good and some bad, but we don't feel the need to like clutter up the makeup world. We'd rather just make every single product worth it, every single product of high quality, and also of necessity. Like if we don't need it, let's not make it, you know?
What kind of person do you see using and loving your line?
Well, one quality of the makeup line that I absolutely am proud of is that if somebody were to look at me, they'd assume that you'd have to be like goth or listen to heavy metal to wear this makeup. But my mom uses my makeup, and that's something that when I go into like the development of an eyeshadow palette, for example, I see the duality in it. It's like anybody from any age range, anybody who loves makeup and can appreciate good quality makeup can use this, and it's all about your approach to makeup. Okay. You know, I mean, like red lipstick is going to look a lot different on me than the way you would put it on, you know, and it's all about how it makes you feel. So that's something that I'm really proud of.
Yeah. So basically, everyone who wants to and appreciate great quality.
And it speaks to like the masses, and it also speaks to the professional artistry, which is something that I'm proud of too.
Yeah, okay, cool. My next question is, what has been the greatest challenge in regards to starting your own company?
I don't think that there's challenges. I think that creating a makeup line that you're 100% involved in truly just requires a lot of your time. And I think there's tons of celebrities that like can license out their names and produce tons of crappy products and not really care about it. Whereas for me, I don't have any interest in doing that, or else I would have signed a deal with companies I don't care about. But like the truth of the matter is that to me this is like, I don't want to say it's an art project, but it is a piece of me, and every aspect of it I've been creatively involved in, everything from testing the formulas to naming the shades to designing the packaging and all of the graphic layouts, and as well as artistic direction for themes and seasons. So to me it's something that these are like my babies, you know. So I don't really think there's a challenge in the sense, I mean, there's I hate having meetings, like, you know, or you know, I'm not very good at getting my picture taken, and you know, I have to sometimes do photo shoots, but that make me self-conscious. But other than that, I'd be a whiny brat if I were to have a complaint about the process. Ultimately, the fact that I get to sit here with you in this beautiful town, like, it's just like it's not even a dream come true, it's just a blessing, you know? Okay. Yeah.
What kind of quality testing do you do? Do you test all the products yourself before they go to production? Or?
So obviously, you know, we have the FDA, which is a little bit different probably than what you guys have.
Slightly different.
Yeah, so, every country is different. So there's obviously, like, I come up with ideas of what I envision, and then my team, which is an amazing team, which I've known personally, I've worked with closely for the last 8 years, they will try their best to translate my ideas into a formula, an initial prototype, and then from there, and this is a prototype that passes all the FDA, and obviously too, like all my new formulations are vegan, so that is also very limiting as far as what kind of ingredients we use, and then from there I'll test it for anywhere between 2 to 6 months sometimes.
Oh wow!
I mean, for example, like the Locket Foundation, I spent over 17 different revisions on it until it was perfect. So this one took a really long time to develop, but then once we hit like the perfect formula, I mean, it's one of our best sellers, and I wear it every single day. So you know, so it's worth it. Yeah, so that's usually about like the time frame as far as testing for formulas go, and then component development. I mean, a lot of stuff. Some of these products, you know, take well over a year to create.
I really like that you're so involved in the whole process.
Yeah.
I have one last question.
Sure.
Do you have any advice for young entrepreneurs out there who wants to maybe start their own company?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to always differ from industry to industry, you know? I mean, I'm not a makeup artist by any means, you know, I'm just an artist, I guess, at the end of the day, but like, I think the best advice that I can give to anybody is just to stick to your guns, you know? Like, I think there's already enough brands that are following trends and trying to like take the money out of people's pockets versus creating for the art's sake. I think it's important to stay close to whatever your creative intention is, because at the end of the day, whether or not people buy your products, you have to be happy with what you create, you know? Like, I know when I go to sleep at night, regardless of the success that we might have here or not, like, I'm super proud, and I wear every single thing I've ever made. So that really
integrity is everything.
Yeah, especially in this day and age, you know. And I think that really makes brands, you know, come and go a lot quicker, and also the ones that really mean it, like stick around for a lot longer. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
By the way, you're so beautiful. It's insane.
Oh my God.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm like, fuck this makeup.
I love your makeup. I use the shade and light every day.
Oh,
it's
right.
become my favorite since I
Yeah, me
tried
too.
it.
No, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
So nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. And I think that those are the products that really...
Jamen, godmorgen alle sammen. Så blev det torsdag den 2. The Great Kat Von D, som kommer og besøger Sephora og Illum og uddeler autografer mellem 14 og 18 nede i Sephora. Det bliver helt fantastisk.
Was it nice? Did they say nice things?
Yeah, they did say nice
Or were they saying, hey Kat, stop talking so much and wrap it up?